So he's running at very fast speed, he's dealing a decent amount of damage, and then he's also setting up so the target gets.
Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're curious about any other hero in Empires and Puzzles, you can view my website at anchorgame.com. There you will find I have graded every single hero with a calibrated team of graders. This resource will always be free. Thinking about supporting the hero grades and the breakdown videos? You're welcome to donate. Otherwise, feel free to share this resource with a friend. I have my exclusive line group called Anchor Cove, where you gain access to myself and tons of other experienced players with on-demand information and resources. If that piques your interest, all that information is on the opening page of my website with a short video. Let me dive into today's hero breakdown.
Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we are doing a brand new hero breakdown on Guardian Jackal. This dude's got 765 on his attack, 731 on his defense, and 1032 on his health. Statistically, he's got really high attack power, especially for a 4-star. Defense is pretty pathetic, and that health total needs a little bit. He is running at very fast speed. He is part of the Guardians of Teltalk event, which means he gives you a bonus. Between 2, 3, 4, 5 heroes, you get anywhere between 5% and 20% defense, and anywhere between 4% and 13% extra healing. So anytime he heals, you get some extra healing applied. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a free massive turn-based dark fantasy RPG. To get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do, hit the link in the description. If you're a new player, you'll get 1 day XP boost, 3 Raid Flasks, 1 Ancient Shard, and 1 Void Champion Bulwark, and 50 gems. All your treasure, it's waiting for you right over here. As far as his hero special goes, he deals 270% damage to the target. The target gets minus 54% defense against Holy for 4 turns. So he's running at very fast speed, he's dealing a decent amount of damage, and then he's also setting up so the target gets minus 54% elemental damage, the elemental defensive down damage against Holy for 4 turns. Really amazing hero. I remember when the Guardians event came out, the big heroes to come and get were Guardian Jackal, Guardian Falcon, and Guardian Panther. Extremely important. The reason why they're so important is A, they're absolute monsters on Titans, but also incredibly good on defense because you can pair them with the same color hero and get a lot of damage done. I absolutely love this guy. He is running as Rogue for his emblems, and taking a look at what he does, especially with you using him on Titans, you want to focus a bit on that defense and the health. You're not overly majorly concerned about his attack power at 765, so you want to go definitely a bit more defensively if you're planning on throwing emblems on this guy. When we look at his Titan grade, he is going to get an A+. Currently, he is the only hero for the next couple of days that gives an elemental defensive down for Holy. So he's the only character that does that. They are about to release Leonidas in the costume version. I know what you're going to ask me immediately. Which one should I use, Guardian Jackal or Leonidas costume when it comes to the Titan? My personal opinion is I like Guardian Jackal, being that he's running at very fast speed and he's also setting it up for 4 turns, whereas the proposed version of Leonidas is only running for 3 turns. Now, Leonidas does get a little bit more of an edge just considering that he gives the attack down, so that is pretty important and it is definitely relevant. But Leonidas is running at average speed where my homeboy is running it very fast, which means that you definitely have a lot more times that you are firing him off, and you can almost get 2 activations out of him in the time that you get 1 on Leonidas. Not to mention, when you consider the Titan heroes that are on yellow, a lot of those are running at fast speed. So with him running at very fast speed, it sets it up so it makes it to where the stack goes pretty smoothly, and then you have the average hero out, whether or not you're using Ranveer or Wukong at the end. So I think that personally, Leonidas might be a little bit better in terms of overall, but against a Titan, I do like Guardian Jackal a bit better. Myself personally, I'm not going on a huge spending spree of trying to get Leonidas to try and do that because I've already got Guardian Jackal, and Guardian Jackal is pretty sweet. So he is going to get an A plus on the Titans. When we look at his offensive grade, he is going to get an A. Like I mentioned, with this dude running at very fast speed, he pairs with literally any hero in yellow, and they're going to set it up so you've got a lot of damage that's coming through. You pair him with literally any other hero, and it's always going to be great. And not to mention, there are times where the 370% damage could just kill them. I know myself personally, I've definitely fired him off with the likes of like Drake Fong, and Drake Fong even being hitting, he doesn't need to be the main focal point of Drake Fong's big attack, where the surrounding damage plus his stack with the negative elemental defensive down, it can kill the character pretty easily. So I really love Guardian Jackal on offense, especially if you're throwing emblems on this guy. I know he was long considered one of the best heroes to put rogue emblems on, and I could definitely see that being the case for a long time, just being that he's got such high attack power and you can just fix him very easily by boosting up his defense and his health total. So he's going to get an overall grade of an A. This is close to an A plus. Ultimately, I think he's really great. He pairs with a lot of different things, very fast speed, decent amount of damage, and then also giving the elemental. Now, when we look at his defensive grade, he does slack a bit here for sure. He is going to get a C as far as a tank grade goes. I think that there is some usability, but probably not. He doesn't have the defensive capabilities at all, and he's just going to get ran over. Not to mention, you don't really care about the elemental defensive down. Not going to be a factor. Also in the wing there, he's going to get a C grade there as well too. I'm not a big fan of throwing him there because you're not really going to be impacting the board too much with him hitting a single target at very fast speed. Where he does have a little bit of usability, and where I think if you really are in a bind and you have to use a 4-star hero, you could throw him in the wing. That's why he's going to get the B plus grade there. He has some usability, just being that he's running at very fast speed. 270 is an okay amount of damage. It's not end of the world, but if you really need something, especially you got emblems on him, you could put him there. He is going to get an overall grade of a B plus. This is definitely close to a B, just being that he in the tank and the flank, he's pretty useless there. But still, overall, one of the better 4-star heroes, especially using in the wing. When we look at his weekly raid grade, he is going to get an A on rush attack. I understand this dude is already running at very fast speed, but what makes him get such a better grade is the fact that with him running at very fast speed and literally any other hero running at very fast speed, them paired together is going to be devastating. So you could use him with like Hotao and just give everybody blind, and then he potentially kills them with that. It's going to be awesome. I really like him on rush attack. He's going to get the A grade. On buff, he is going to get an A grade there with him running at very fast speed. He's just dealing damage. He's just a really solid hero to be using in general, and paired with anything, I think he could be quite well. And then on Bloody Battle, he is going to get the A plus grade there. I really appreciate what he does on Bloody Battle with him running at very fast speed. Again, paired with anything, you're pretty much going to kill them, and you don't really care about their feelings at all. So he is going to get an overall grade of an A plus. This might be close to an A. I think I gave him a little bit, maybe too much credit, but I would say he's easily top 5 best heroes in the 4 stars for sure. An absolute powerhouse, incredibly good on Titans, offense, and he is serviceable somewhat on defense. So thanks so much for watching the content. Please make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on. Let me know in the comments. Did I get this grade right? Did I get it wrong? Let me know what you think. Thanks so much. I'll see you on the next one.